You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming, and Sunday on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you for Let's Play episode of Cienie. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alrighty. Bernard swirls his drink before taking another sip. Okay. Enough of walking down memory lane. What's your business? Oh, just, could you take a look at this? You should probably have a doctor look at that. Bernard puts on his glasses and squints at my phone screen. Recognize anyone? As he scans each face, he eventually stops at one. You think that polar bear is me? Well, is it? Bernard shrugs with a nonchalant nod. So, what were you doing in Klomino? Nothing exciting. I got called in by the military during the Russian occupation. Just to help maintain the peace. Just to help maintain the place. Fix this, clean that, fetch whatever they needed. I didn't know you were Russian. What makes you say that? The uniform you were wearing in the photo had a Russian flag on it. I'm a Pole, born and raised. Ask any old local here, they can vouch for me. Everyone wore that thing there, Russian or not, to treat me like one of their own, believe me. But I did pick up some Russian while I was there. I was mostly acting as an interpreter between the troops and some local Poles they brought in. I thought they didn't let any locals into the area. Nobody taking a casual stroll, that's for sure, but they needed local manpower from time to time. I was there a short time, anyway, before the Union fell and they finally left. Not much more than that to my time here. Alright, that's all I needed to confirm. He takes another sip of his drink, then glances at me sideways. Where did you find that photo, anyway? Sorry, can't disclose my sources. Of course, you and your secrets. There's an edge to his voice now. Excuse me? You heard me, poking your nose in other people's business while keeping yours tucked away and hidden. Bernard, it's my job. Remember what you told me back then? Why you left everything behind in Warsaw to come here? You said you wanted to let go of your past. Start fresh. I did. Are you any happier in this job now? So you're saying I should call it quits? No, not at all. I know you're too stubborn for that. I just don't think this is the fresh start you wanted. You did say I'm doing a lot better now. Bernard pauses, pinching his forehead. Do you realize how cursed this town is? Cursed? I tapped my fingers against the glass. Raymond said the exact same thing. Perhaps it was Bernard who put that idea in his head. All these people, missing. Always the ones who go out looking for trouble in the first place. I appreciate your concern, but I don't believe in superstitions, nor am I looking for trouble. And what about your partner? I clench my fist around the glass as I feel myself getting angry. Just don't say I didn't warn you. I'd hate if anything happened to you. My ringing phone breaks the tense silence. Igor? Marcus, I'm at the station. You coming? I check the time. It's already 1:30. Yeah, just wrapping things up. Be there in a half an hour. I end the call. Sorry, Bernard, I really gotta... Hey, it's fine, pup. Sorry if I came off a bit overbearing. He hangs his head low. All I'm trying to say is, just be careful. He sounds genuine. Bernard just has a way of pushing my buttons sometimes. Nah, I get it. Should have also been a better friend to you. Yeah, we're all just trying our best. Thanks, Bernard. Also, how much was the... What? No, I only charge you when I'm pouring one for you at the bar. Oh, that's a friend right there. Then I should drink here more often. Cheapskate. You think my profession earns me a six-figure income? Well, every dog has its day. Take care, pup. You too, Bernard. I do like how he calls him pup. The fuck is that? Looks like probably like maybe a lawnmower with a tarp over it. I don't know, it looks like a red crystal growing in the yard. Red Tiberium! The afternoon sun is unassuming. A perfect day for a stroll outside. Unfortunately, I have something else on my agenda. I pull over near a gentle curve in the road right behind Igor's police car. Marston's driveway is right in front of us. Igor notices me pulling in and steps out onto the pavement. After turning off the engine, I step out to meet him. So, why are we revisiting this witness? Igor crosses his arms. Did you notice anything about Marston's testimony? About the missing students? Yeah. Nothing jumps out. His account matches what the camp store owner said. Almost too close. And yet Tom managed to find a glaring inconsistency in his story. Which was... like how we heard what the student couple were arguing about at the gas station. Thing is, he claimed he was inside the store at the time while they were outside. Igor pauses, pinching the base of his right ear. Are you saying he just made it up? Why would he lie? That's what we're here to find out. So, you got a plan to get him to talk? Not really. Let's just knock and see how he reacts. Igor nods firmly. We walk towards his front door, and Igor presses the doorbell. Who is it? The cat notices me first, but as his eyes shift to Igor, his expression sours. Seriously? I'm like, seriously? Igor pulls out his badge. Marcin bends down a little to inspect it for a moment. Igor Barov. Municipality in Poland where Sneptho is located. Ostrovier. Yeah. Ostrovier PD. Good afternoon, Marcin. My name's Marcus Waldner, private investigator. As he leans against the doorframe, Marcin looks calm, if amused at the intrusion. So, do you need anything? Yes, we'd like to ask you about what you saw at the gas station regarding the 4 missing students. Marcin grits his teeth. That thing again? Didn't you already get my statement? His annoyance is understandable enough. It's been a year after all. Yes, but we'd like to clarify something if you don't mind. Oh, sure? He begins to straighten his posture, eyes focused on Igor. So, where were you at the time? Oh, 1 second, y'all. Okay. Get readjusted here. Inside the store? At the till? Duh. Okay, and you said the cougar and collie couple were arguing. Yeah, something about breaking up. Seems confident about this. Almost too cocky. Maybe now's the chance for me to start poking at his story. You sure you heard them clearly? You were indoors, right? And you said that they were still outside. Of course, I'm not deaf, they were... Marcin goes mum, realizing his words are finally catching up to him. He leans back slightly. Yeah, I'm gonna do that voice. It looked as if they were fighting about their relationship, but when you gave out your first account, you said you clearly heard them say... They were yelling. I caught a few words. A few? Then how did you know they were a couple? I told you, they were yelling. Who cares, anyway? How many times am I gonna be asked about this shit? That bore is happy enough with my statement last time, but you cops always try to twist our words because you're desperate and can't find the real culprit, eh? Well, I'm done. Next time, talk to my lawyer. Marcin slams the door shut. We stand silent for a moment before Igor slowly backs away from the door and starts walking back to his police car. I proceed to follow him from behind. What do you think about all this? Well, something's definitely off, but it's not enough to move forward yet. Should I push for a warrant? No, his mouth is sealed. He won't blurt out anything else after this. Did Boris deal with him last time? I suppose. I can ask him about it. No need for now. We stop near his car. I clutch my waist as my right foot begins tapping the ground. Hey, Igor. Yeah? You think you can keep an eye out on him for a few days? What for? Just a hunch I have. Are you sure you're not getting paranoid? Maybe, but I feel like watching Marcin could give us some clues. Sure, it's not like I have a wife and 2 daughters at home to look after. Oh well, in that case... I'm just kidding. I don't need babysitting. They're graduating high school next year. But first, I need to get back to the station and file this. One more thing. I'd like to chat with Mrs. Novak if possible. Can you clear it with Agata for me? Sure thing. You take care, Detective. You too, Igor. Igor walks back into his car and starts the engine. As he drives away, I light the cigarette from my pocket. The action is pure habit, even if I don't feel like smoking at the moment. I take a drag anyway as I let my mind wander back to the exchange we just had. I'm still clueless about what Marcin's hiding, but I have a feeling it's not on his own initiative. It's only a matter of time before the cracks give way. The bus ride back to Otto's place is a pleasant one. The hum of the engine, the rhythmic sway of the vehicle almost lull me into a light sleep. Otto pats me on the shoulder to bring me out of my daze as we arrive at our stop. Like, you know, give me one moment, y'all. I gotta check something real quick. Wick. John Wick. Nah, I don't know. I'm being stupid. Okay. Alright. The sweet aroma of the fruitcake Mrs. Oginski baked fills the air as I carry it back to Otto's place. After another 10 minutes of walking, we arrive at his door. Now, where's my keys? Aw, come on, Otto. Can't you be a klutz later? They gotta be in one of your many, many trouser pockets. Otto pats himself down. His hand pauses as he seemingly finds something near his right butt cheek. Ah, there it is. He digs into his pocket and pulls out the key before crouching slightly to fit it into the keyhole. Just as he's about to turn it, I notice another shadow stretching across the sidewalk in my peripheral vision. Tall, lanky, growing larger and larger as a set of slow, deliberate footsteps approaches us from behind, crunching the gravel underneath. Otto and I both turn around. A familiar, ominous-looking eagle stands before us. "Long time no see." The eagle cocks his head in my direction, visibly surprised. "Ah, I remember you. Out of the woods, pussycat?" "What is he talking about, Tom?" I shrug at Otto, pretending to be clueless about what the eagle just said. "That you aren't really there for a hookup, were you? You're trying to snoop around in Clomino. Maybe you brought your friends along, huh?" He steps closer. Otto brushes past me to put himself between me and the eagle, his brows furrowed. My tail flicks. "Boss recognized you from my description." His words send a cold pit down my stomach, but before I can process it further, he shifts his focus. "Although you're not why I'm here. You got bills to pay, big guy." Otto stiffens as the fur on his back stands on end. "Just give me one more week." The eagle spits. The eagle spits on the ground near Otto's feet. "You think I'm playing games with you?" The eagle starts cracking his knuckles one by one, an ominous glint in his eyes. I need to do something. "Wait!" He snaps his head in my direction, his gaze narrowing. "Here!" I hand him the cash Marcus gave me. He grabs the bills and begins counting them. A slow, lazy chuckle rumbles from his throat. "You think this is enough?" "That's all we have." Not really." He smirks, tapping the wad of cash against his palm. "You could help out your friend." I don't dare to ask him how. "I don't know why, but my boss would love to meet you." "No, thank you." His cocky grin vanishes. "Well, in that case, I'll just have to teach you guys a lesson." He reaches down and grabs a piece of broken fence, slapping it across his palm. The sharp, rhythmic sound it makes sends a jolt through my body. Otto, meanwhile, adopts a defensive stance, raising his arms to guard his face. Shit, this does not look good. Between Otto and the eagle. Oh, shit. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna pause it right there, because this is the perfect fucking place. Alright, y'all. Tune in for the next video to see what happens. Oh my god, I'm evil. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and get notification bell. I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.